ways to access it, especially if you're not using Facebook. You can join using Zoom as well. So tonight we're focusing on improving our mood and sleep as well. So it seems to be one of the common themes that have come up over the past month, even 2 months, of people really struggling with their sleep, and especially the people who are living in Melbourne who have been with so many restrictions. And so this is just going to help move some energy and help hopefully make you feel a little bit happier, lift your mood, energize you, and improve hopefully your sleep even tonight, as early as tonight. So with Yin and Nidra Yoga, Nidra is the meditation, and we will do that for the last half an hour. So the first half an hour will be 3 or 4. We're going to do 4 shapes tonight. We're going to start with butterfly, move into supported fish, melting heart, and then we'll finish with twisted roots, which is like a left and right side of our legs. And then we will move into the Nidra, which is the last half an hour. So it's a sleep meditation, and I will guide you through, and I will then bring you back out at the end. And you should feel like you're going into a sleep state. You might even at the end, the goal is at the end that you come back out and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've just been asleep for half an hour, when really it was maybe like 5 minutes of the time that you were actually in one of those later sleep states. So, and then you should feel a lot calmer, more relaxed, and be able to then just sort of go off and have some quiet time or go straight to bed. So if you find though, while we're in the Nidra Yoga, you're not comfortable and you start to overthink or worry, then just come back to your breath, even sitting back up again. And and hopefully though that most of you are able to relax and feel really calm afterwards. So we'll start, and we will do, so if you have the playlist there, just put that on now, the Spotify playlist, or otherwise any relaxation music, or you can do it with no music, but I won't be playing music for you. So if you close down your eyes and just bring your attention inwards, bring your attention to how your body is feeling. Maybe you've had a really busy day, and it's this chance now to switch off and just allow your whole body to relax. And tuning into your breath. And what we'll do is we'll take 2 clearing breaths. So we'll take a big breath in, filling up our diaphragm, our lower abdomen, all the way up to our chest, hold, and then we will release through our mouth. So filling up, taking a deep breath in, all the way up, hold, and releasing out through your mouth, releasing all the stress and tension of your day with a big sigh. And one more deep clearing breath, all the way down into your diaphragm and stomach area, and hold, and then releasing out with a big sigh, releasing all stress and worry from the day. And just moving your attention around your body. Where are you holding stress in your body? Maybe it's your shoulders. Maybe it's your jawline. Or your face. Or maybe it's your chest. With each inhale, allow your mind to calm, and with each exhale, allow your body to completely relax. And then moving your attention to your emotions that you may be feeling in your body. Is there 1 or 2 emotions that are most predominant for you today. Imagine holding that emotion or two emotions in your hand, like they're objects that you can see. And then imagine a friend experiencing these emotions. Imagine how you would react, how you would calm and support and connect with that person with those emotions. And then imagine that same love and attention that you provided a friend, but this time to yourself. And then stating your intention for tonight's practice. Your intention is your wish or desire you'd like for yourself. And it's stated as a present tense. This helps to bring about transformation and healing. We access our subconscious mind, especially in our Nidra Yoga. So you can state your intention as an I am statement. It could be something like, I am loved, I'm enough, or I am well rested. So you might like to state your intention 3 times to yourself. And when you're ready, just blinking open your eyes and taking in the room around you and the light, and getting ready to move into our first shape. So our first shape is our butterfly. So with our spring meridian, our spring, we're accessing 2 of our meridian lines. So we're doing our gallbladder, and our gallbladder is running up the back of our body, and it's going from our 4th toe all the way up the back, across into our head, into our eye area. And so you might feel it as sometimes tension, headaches. It's our yang part of our meridian line, and its pair then is our liver. And our liver runs up the front of our body and up into our rib area. And actually it goes up the side. So we will be focusing on both of these going up the side of our body, and that's our yang meridian line. So with that in mind, we're going to start with our butterfly shape. I'm going to put a block there. You can use your pillows that you have and just placing it behind you. I need a blanket underneath my hips, so you might like a blanket under your hips, 1 or 2, or a pillow. And then I'm going to take my feet out in a butterfly shape, and then I'm going to slowly take my body back as if I'm like hopping into a nice hot bath. So if I wanted to, I could bring this pillow up a little bit higher as well, and then taking my arms out to the side, opening up your chest. Now this is great for our menstrual cycle or menopause symptoms that we might have. It's also great for sciatica down the back of our legs that we may be suffering from or have problems with. And then closing down our eyes and tuning in to your breath and using your breath to relax into the shape. So with each exhale, allowing your body to just seep towards the ground. And just move your feet until you feel comfortable. If you need to, you can always put support underneath your knees. With Yin Yoga, it's the best is when you can just use as many pillows, as many blankets, and really support your body and allow yourself just to really fully relax into the shapes. And just allowing any thoughts that might be coming in to just float on by like clouds. Try not to fixate on watching and overthinking, but just watching it go by. The next thought comes in, watching that go by as well. You might start to hear some noises from your stomach telling you that your body is moving from stress, flight or fight mode into relaxation. When we're relaxed, our digestive system is able to switch on and do what it's supposed to be doing. And taking 3 more breaths in your butterfly shape. And then bringing your legs up together and slowly taking them down in front of you. Just rolling out your pillow or whatever it is that you've got supporting under your back. You might even like to bring it on top of you. Just that weight, that extra weight is really relaxing on our nervous system. And just closing down your eyes. This recoil allows all of the movement we've just been making to integrate into your nervous system and the meridian channels as well. And taking 3 more breaths in your shape, in your recoil. And then we will slowly move into our next one, with it is our supported fish. So with our supported fish, I'm going to use my bolster, but if you have something smaller, mine's quite big. And then something for supporting underneath your head, either a block or a pillow is fine. And what you're going to do, I've still got a blanket underneath my hips. And what I'm going to do is slowly take my arms out over the top. With your block, or even your pillow, you can place it underneath your head and coming down like this. Now, I know that your bolster or your pillows won't be as high as this, so extra pillow. I definitely recommend rolling up some blankets is such a great way. And then just allowing your chest to open up, your heart space. This is another one that's great because it accesses so many of our meridian lines. Even though we're focusing on gallbladder and liver at the moment, it uses so many different ones that you can use it throughout the year. It's great though for our stomach area, if we've got constipation, menstrual and menopausal things as well as opening up, and great for our posture. So just closing down your eyes if you like. Trying not to focus on the events of today or what's going on tomorrow. If you are finding you're getting caught up in those loops, just come back to your breath and focusing on your breath. Just using your breath to allow your hips to lower down into the ground. Your shoulders to relax away from your ears. And taking 3 more breaths in your supported fish. And then slowly bringing your knees up and then just maybe wriggling your bolster or blankets, pillows from underneath, and then just taking yourself back down onto the ground for a recoil. Arms by your side, a little gap between them and the sides of your body. And just closing down your eyes again. And taking 3 more breaths in this recoil. And we'll move into our melting heart. So if you just take your knees up and rolling onto your side and pushing yourself back up. Now, there's 2, I'll give you 2 variations for this. So we've got our melting heart, which is, we can have our I'm going to make it a supporting melting heart. So you've got your pillows here. You can have them up a little bit higher. And then your legs are apart and you've got your toes together. And then you're slowly going to come down. If you want to, you can use a pillow and melting down onto the supports that you've got. Now, the other one is you can take that down and you can bring this in and you can go down as well. So it's more of a child's pose because you're a bit closer to the ground. Or the full melting heart is actually with our legs. So this one's particularly good. I'm just going to move that bolster so you can see through. This one's particularly good if you find that you have knee issues and it was too strong, is that you can come down. I'm just going to use a pillow. And you can just put your head either out in front and your head on the pillows. But see how my bottom is away from my legs, and you might find that's better for your knees. So this is our full melting heart shape, or you can find the supported sort of more child's pose and up. So choose the variation that you find is the most relaxing, is what we want. The point is we want to be as relaxed as possible. So I'm going to go more into the child's pose. Head to the side if you like, just to even out your neck. I'll remind you so you can change over as well. And when you're ready, just closing down your eyes and using your breath to relax into the shape. And again, this one's a really lovely shape because you can use it any time of the year. It does work on so many different meridian points. You know, it's our back, opening up our back, our hip and groin area. It's a great one for our gallbladder, and our gallbladder, we know it's out of balance when we're overthinking everything all the time. So this shape will help to slow down that overthinking. This is even just a great shape to just do on its own before bed. And then if you like, just turning your head to the opposite direction if you're doing a child's pose variation with support, just to even out your neck. The best thing about Yin Yoga is there's no right or wrong. It's just supporting yourself so that you feel comfortable in the shape and you're able to just relax and feel supported. And one more minute in this shape. And taking 3 more breaths in this shape. And then we'll move into our final shape, which is our twisted roots. So if you just take your pillows to one side, I'm going to do it so I can see, just so you can see. And you can put a pillow underneath your head for support. So with our twisted roots, we're rotating our spine, we're feeling it in our lower back, massaging our internal organs. And again, this one, so I've done this sequence so that you can use this any time of the year, these 4 shapes. Even though we're focusing obviously on the gallbladder and our liver, we can still definitely do this at any other time of the year. So if we take our hips over to the right hand side of our mat or pillow or blanket, towel or blanket you have on the ground, take your feet up into tabletop, and then you're going to drop them down. I've got my bolster pillows on my left hand side, and then taking our hands out into like a T position and our hands down towards the ground. Now, if that's not comfortable with both knees up on top, you can drop the left one down and just have your right on top. So just sort of work around and feel what's the most comfortable for you. And then slowly closing down your eyes. Now, I like to have my head turned to the way my knees are, whichever way feels the most comfortable. You can look the opposite direction, but if you feel, especially if you've been sitting in a chair for long periods of time, you might find that it's actually better to have your head facing the same way as your knees. And closing down your eyes. Again, just using your breath with each inhale, calming down your mind, and on each exhale, sending your breath. Maybe it's your hips that need relaxing. Maybe it's your shoulders. Just allowing your whole body to relax towards the ground. The ground is there to support you. So we hold, as women in particular, a lot of tension, stress in our lower back and buttocks area. So this is a great shape for releasing that. Also just like a rinsing of our nervous system. And taking 3 more breaths on this left side. And then slowly just taking your bolster over to the opposite side and just legs out for a moment for a quick recoil. I always find with this twisted roots that when I go back flat, I really feel the effects. That whole twisting in the abdominal area. It just really activates my digestive system. And then moving on to the opposite side. So just take your bolster. I'm going to turn around just so you can see me still. It's not blocking. And taking your hips to the opposite side of your mat. So I'm taking them over to my left side this time, taking my feet up into tabletop, and this time dropping your knees down onto your right side. Again, if you want to keep your knees together, you can, or you can drop one leg down, the one closest to your cushions and support, and the other one resting on the cushions. Hands out into your T position, hands down, fingers down towards the ground, and then choose what's most comfortable for your neck, either looking the opposite way or the same way as your knee. You might find that it feels a lot different from the opposite side. And this is the power of Yin Yoga, is allowing you to really tune in to the differences in your body. And just to be curious. It also helps just to, with that mindfulness, by you being more aware of your own body, it helps you to come down from the overthinking and being in your head all the time. Another minute in our twisted roots. Again, remember using your breath, allowing your hips to relax towards the ground. And taking 3 more breaths. And then making your way down into a Shavasana. So you might like to get your bolster and place it underneath your knees, or you might like to at least put a pillow underneath your head, even a blanket. Blankets are so lovely to put over our body. Our body then feels, okay, it's time to relax. So moving into your Shavasana, which is where we'll do then our Nidra Yoga. So I'll give you a couple of moments just to get yourself set up. I'm going to stay sitting up just so that I can talk you through the Nidra, but you get into the most comfortable position that you can for yourself. You might even want to dim down your lights. And then once you're ready and you're in your comfortable position, closing down your eyes and just moving your attention inwards. So we're going to use our senses to relax our body and get ready for our Nidra. So tuning into your breath. Has your breath slowed down since the start? Can you feel the rise and fall of your chest with each breath? Can you feel the weight of the blankets or the support under you? Can you feel your breath on the top of your lip? And then move your attention to the sounds that you can hear just outside the room you're in. Maybe it's other people in the house getting ready for bed. Maybe it's the cars outside. And then moving your attention inside the room that you're in. And moving your attention from any sound that you can hear. Maybe it's your own breath that you can hear. The music. And finally, is there anything that you could smell? Have you got a candle burning that you can smell? Is a scent on your favorite blanket that you can smell? I'm going to start on the right-hand side, and we're going to move our attention around the different parts of our body. And when I state that body part, just move your attention there, release any blocked energy, and allow that body part to completely relax. And as I said at the start, if you find that your mind starts to overthink, come back to your breath, and if you need to, then just sitting back up. So we'll start on the right hand thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Small finger. Palm of your hand. Back of your hand. Wrist. Forearm. Upper arm. shoulder, waist, hip, upper thigh, knee, ankle, top of your foot, sole of your foot, right big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, small toe, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, waist, hip, upper thigh, knee, ankle, top of your foot, sole of your foot, left big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, small toe, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right buttocks, left buttocks, lower back, middle back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, right eyebrow, middle of your eyebrows, left eyebrow, right cheek, left cheek, top of your lip, bottom lip, chin, right side of your chest, left side of your chest, upper abdomen, navel, right side of your groin, left side of your groin, your whole left leg, your whole right leg, your whole right arm, your whole left arm, your whole body. Imagine your whole body becoming cold. Create a sense of your body feeling really cold. Feel like you're standing outside in winter without enough clothing on. Everything is cold. Your head, your hands, your feet, your whole body. Now allow the sensation of heat to spread throughout your body. Feel like you're standing in the warm summer sun like today. Feel that sensation of heat on your skin. Everything is warm. Your head, your hands and your feet, your whole body. Now return to the feeling of your body underneath your blankets. Allow your body to neither feel hot nor cold, but just as it is. And slowly bringing your awareness back to your body. Focusing on your breath, its gentle movement, the rise and fall of each breath, of your chest with each breath. And then move your awareness to the sound of your breath. Tuning into the sounds that are around you in the room. And just moving your awareness around your body and noticing how you're feeling. And when you're ready, you might like to wiggle maybe your hands, your toes, even rotating your legs from side to side. Just bringing some movement back into your body to slowly wake it back up again. And when you're ready, you might like to roll onto your most preferred side and lie there in that beautiful fetal position that helps protect that yin side of our body and have our yang meridian lines exposed. And when you're ready, sitting back up into a seated position. And to finish our practice, we'll state our intention that you stated at the start of the practice 3 times again to yourself. And just sending gratitude to yourself for making this time tonight to prioritize rest, to help to improve your mood, your sleep, and just to feel calmer in both your mind and body. And when you're ready, if you'd like to bring your hands to your heart center, so they're touching your sternum, your thumbs are touching your sternum, your fingertips are together, and your head's just low, head's lower down, chin tucked in. And you're going to leave this practice tonight with a kind heart, bringing your hands to your lips. And you're going to leave this practice with kind words, and bringing your fingers to your third eye. And with a little bow, you're going to leave this practice with kind thoughts. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was so lovely to have so many people joining in different ways.